What's up, YouTube? Black Feather Snipes back at you with another video. And today I wanted to go over how I traded on KuCoin. So I wanted to give you guys a thorough breakdown of how I find my plays, what I look at, how I trade them, and entries and exits. So first of all, I'll show you guys how I find them. I start off at Crypto Bubbles, and I'll go to the daily uh, panel, and I'll just see what's moving. And one thing that caught my eye was there was a lot of them, but GAIA was one that caught my eye. As you can see, it's trading on KuCoin, and it has a relatively small market cap. It has 16.7 market cap, and then I look at the very first 3 hour, daily, weekly, and all those are green, so that lets me know that there's money flowing into this play, which could potentially be a good sign for a swing trade. And then also it's trading on MEXC, BitGet, Bitmart, BingX, and Kraken, as well as KuCoin. So once again, that lets me know that there's liquidity in this play, that if people want to get in, then there's a lot of ways to get in. So after I found that, I just charted it out on TradingView, and as you can see, it just had a lot of consolidation. So this is the daily chart, so you can see from August 10th till now, so August 28th or August 27th, it was just trading in this zone. And today, you can see the daily candle closed outside of that zone. So I'm looking for a continuation on this next candle that could possibly go to the top of this wick of the last candle, and that would be about 14 cents. So that's obviously the first price target, and then the next price target would be the wick of this candle, which would be 16 cents or about 17. Right now it's trading at 9, so that would be almost a double, and I'm expecting it to happen pretty quick, because it is a relatively small market cap coin with a lot of green candles on the lower time frame, so it has momentum to push if it wants to push. So once I identified that it closed on the daily outside of this zone, I went to a smaller time frame to get my entry. So as you guys can see, I just drew a trend line from the top of these wicks to where all the way down, and it was trading in a mini zone, pretty much for the most part in here. So it came all the way up, came back down, consolidated, and as you can see, it broke the zone and came right back in it. So that's extremely bullish for asset to do. So it came outside of the zone, and buyers came in and pushed it right back into it, basically saying that we think it's undervalued and we think that this can go higher. And it also happened right at that trend line. So as you can see, that was my entry. So I actually got in a little bit earlier. Actually, when it came out of this first zone, I got in, but this would be another confirmation buy to get back into it. As you can see, it came out the zone, pushed back in, closed in the zone, closed above a trend line, okay, with relatively high volume right here. So this is the average volume, this little grayed out line right here. I'll try and make it bigger. Let's see. But yeah, you can see it more clearly here, this little grayed out line if you follow my cursor. And as you can see, these bar candles, are basically just saying, you know, is this more volume or less volume than the average. And when you can see right here, this candle correlates to this vertical big green bar, and that lets you know that buyers stepped in and thought it was a good price, and then a couple candles later it closed above that trend line, and now it's just consolidating back into this zone. So I would be really bullish if it came out of this zone and really came up into this higher ADR. And ADR is just the average daily range of what it typically moves within the day. So I'm really looking at this to see if it closed out of this zone. That would be another opportunity to buy more, because you want to buy the breakout. And then in this average daily range, if we push out of that, close out of that, then I'm really bullish on this. And I'm, like I said, I'm setting my price targets probably right here at about 12 cents. And then I'm thinking we're going to come up here to 13.5, 14.5 cents. And at that point, we're just, you know, scaling out and scaling out of our position, and also keeping runners if it wants to go any higher. So that's GAIA, guys. That's just a little quick breakdown of what I look at, what I'm looking for, and how I find my plays, while also giving you a little secret sauce on the entries and exits, and just really how I break it down. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments. Give me a like, give me a subscribe. Let me know what I should be looking at next, or what you want me to break down next, and I'll do that in my next video. But that's all for this video, guys. I'll get back at you later. Stay safe, stay blessed. Peace.